What's going on, everybody? Mike Kurland here, back again with another Tidbit Minute. Today we are talking about 5 lineup takeaways from opening day that you need to pay attention to. Starting with the Rays, you have Susugo actually leading off. They were hinting at it, they suggested it, and they did it. It was against a righty. We'll see how they do versus lefties. And then Kiermaier got the nod over Margot. Will they flip-flop? Will they alternate days? Is Margot going to be on a short side of a platoon? I don't think that's the case, but definitely something you have to monitor. Next up is the Rockies against a lefty, and a tough lefty in Kershaw. McMahon hit the bench. Could we see McMahon in a full-time platoon? Could we see him play against some easier throwing lefties? That's to be determined. Garrett Hampson did start in center. Will he platoon with Hilliard against righties? We will get some answers sooner than later. The Cubs are worth pointing out based on the simple fact that they showed us their lineup so early on in the offseason, and it pretty much stuck entering the regular season. Wilson Contreras batting second. He actually stole a base yesterday. That's a great value for a catcher. Then you have Javier Baez. Unfortunately for Baez, batting sixth just isn't going to work for him. I mean, the guy is more of a compiler because he is so up and down with his performance. Those at bats matter to him. And what did he do yesterday? 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Again, opening day, one game, I get it. But if he doesn't turn that around, he will be batting sixth for a while. The Twins, they surprised us all by putting Luis Arias leading off. Not that it was a true surprise. They showed us a willingness to do so in spring training, but they did so while playing him in left field. This was after sending down Rooker recently. Obviously, Kurland is down as well. So Luis Arias getting the start while leading off with the opening day roster was what caught me off guard. And now that we have Josh Donaldson dealing with a hamstring injury, we can have him playing third base full time in the meantime as well. And lastly, the one I'm most excited about, Oakland A's. They let Ramon Laureano bat second, and that made the most sense, but they didn't show us that in spring training. It was always Brett Lowry against righties and Elvis Andrews against lefties. We could still see Andrews move up against lefties. That's to be determined. But Laureano hit second yesterday, and he showed that he deserves it. Went 2 for 4 with a double, a run, and a stolen base. Stole third base at that, which suggests to me green light, but just something worth noting because he was batting fifth almost primarily throughout all of spring training. As always, appreciate you taking the time to watch. Please follow me on Twitter at Mike_Kurland. Check out the YouTube page and subscribe today. We'll talk soon.